Andre Khatchaturian joined today with Isaac Dulgarian of the Fighting Alliance Championship. Isaac is coming off another first-round finish on last week when he defeated Ray Ostrander via submission in the first round, and to improve to 4-0 in his young MMA career. Isaac, how are you doing today?
Yes, sir. I'm doing amazing, man. I'm excited about what I did, and yeah, I'm just excited to enjoy the holidays, and then I'm right back to work.
Now, this fight lasted a little bit longer than your last fight, and what was funny about the last fight was when you finished the guy in like 30-40 seconds, you're asking the referee to not stop the fight so you can get some more cage time. Did it feel better to kind of get more action in the cage this time around?
Yeah, man, it felt good. I mean, I got to show all the tools I needed. I still have plenty more tools in the tool bag, but yeah, man, I took my time this fight. Did my thing, landed some hard shots, and took care of business. So that's all you can ask for. I came home, got a pretty face still, everything. So we're good to go.
Yeah, coming into the fight, you were talking about how you want to showcase a lot of your tools, and you look at your fight record. 2 submission wins, 2 knockout wins. It's very diverse of how you're finishing these fights. You said there's still a lot more you want to showcase, though. What is it? What else do you want to show off to the fan base and MMA fans around the world?
I want to show that I can put people down standing. I have the power, and I have the ability to, but nobody stopped my takedown yet. So eventually there'll come a time where somebody stuffs the takedown, and then we'll start blending them up.
So you get this 4th consecutive win. It's the holidays, Christmas, New Year's. How much balance do you give yourself between enjoying time with your family and still trying to stay in shape?
Man, I honestly don't balance it very well. I love my family, but like I have this goal and this mission that I'm on, and I'm already scheduled for my next fight actually. So that'll be February 6th at FAC in front of Dana White. So this holiday season, I'm going to be just training. I'll go see my family on Christmas that day, but then I'm going to be right back to Kansas City training again. So I think our Christmas, we're doing 12 rounds of Christmas in the morning, and then I'm jetting out to Wichita, Kansas. It's like 3 hours away, and I'll spend the day with my family and then come back.
Wow. So 12 rounds of Christmas. For those who don't know what that is, can you elaborate on that?
Yeah. So our 12 rounds of Christmas, when we normally grapple, sometimes we spar, but we normally grapple, and it's just 12 5-minute rounds consecutive. We get in, get out.
So while everybody else is getting fat on Christmas Day, eating all sorts of food, you'll be getting in shape for your fight February 6th. So how did that come about? Did they just immediately give that fight to you after your victory, or it's
Yeah.
a pretty quick turnaround?
Yeah. So 2 days after my fight, they hit me up about a title fight for FAC. So I'll be fighting for the featherweight title. And then they also said Dana White will be in the building. He's coming to watch and give out a contract, and I'm hoping to take that contract home with me.
That is exciting news for the new year for you, Isaac. So there's a very good chance that a strong performance on February 6th will give you the FAC featherweight belt, which is a very big achievement to be proud of, and also a UFC contract. You're reaching these goals so quickly. How do you kind of focus yourself? I asked you this last time, but you won again in a convincing fashion. How do you kind of still maintain that focus and not get caught up in that family stuff, especially around Christmas time, and focus on your goal? It's very difficult to do.
Yeah, man. So every year, James Krause has us do like write down our goals at the beginning of the year, and I'm hitting all my goals for this year. I hit all of them, and honestly, I can stay focused because as soon as I reach those goals, I make a bigger one. And so it never stops. It never ends. I always want to keep building and keep growing in the sport and in life in general. So I'm trying to hit those goals and then move on.
That's pretty awesome that you're able to stick to those goals. There's that old toast: may your troubles last as long as your New Year's resolutions, because nobody keeps their New Year's resolutions or goals. Going into 2022, obviously that you want to get a UFC contract. You want to perform well on February 6th, but there's 10 more months after February 6th. What are some of your other goals in 2022?
Man, I haven't even got that far yet. That's something I need to do like immediately. But like you said, getting that contract would be a huge step. I want to move out of the house I'm in, get a better house, and just set up my life to be a little more normal, instead of just being this gym rat that really is only at the gym and never home and doing all this other stuff. So I wanna be set up so I can have like a normal life outside of the gym, and then when I'm at the gym, I can still stay focused and keep building.
Isaac, you're a very humble guy. You know, so much so in MMA, you get these athletes who talk trash and try to build their name by doing that. You know, you definitely don't come off as that kind of guy. Is that trash talking in you, or is that something you want to stay away from? What type of you know approach are you trying to take in terms of growing? Obviously, these first round finishes are doing a great job, but is there any like trash talk in you that you want to show off later on?
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, obviously, my work speaks for itself. So I don't feel like I need to do all of that. Now I do have it in me. All I do at the gym is run my mouth while I'm training and stuff with my partners. But it's all love there. I mean, I can bring it out if somebody wants to get down like that. We can do that. But I don't feel a need for it unless somebody's disrespecting me. So as long as people come correct and are treating me with respect, I'll respect them. Uh, in life or in a fight, either way.
Yeah, no, that's great, Isaac. Also, one last question before I let you go. It's obviously cold out, and I don't know what that means for your hobby of beekeeping. You kind of elaborated right now. It's kind of a slow period right now. Is that correct?
Yeah, yeah, you're right. So right now, in the winter, the bees they form a cluster in the hive, and really all you need to do is like winterize the hive. So like that means like putting barriers around it, like if there's wind coming in, all that type of stuff, insulating the hive, making sure they're well fed with sugar syrup, that type of stuff. But other than that, I just wait. Hopefully they survive the winter. I've done everything I can, and if they do survive, then next year will be an awesome year for me.
That's awesome, Isaac. One of a kind, one of the fastest up and coming MMA fighters, one of the biggest MMA prospects right now in the fight game. We're excited to see what 2022 has in store for you. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. And we're going to be waiting February 6th, counting down the days. Best of luck to you in preparing for that fight.
Thank you, brother.